Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome into Today in the NA. My name is Vinny Paracelli, filling in for Ava this week. We've got a great show on tap as we're going to highlight some of the top matchups coming up this weekend in the North American Hockey League. But first, we're going to highlight some of the top players from the last month in October. Jack Hillier of the New Jersey Titans has been named the NAHL Forward of the Month after an incredible October that saw him score 7 times and chip in 8 assists. Hillier is currently tied for 6th in the league in points with 18 so far this season. Our defenseman of the month is Brock Devlin from the Anchorage Wolverines. The California native is currently riding a 6-game point streak and had a goal and 10 helpers in the month of October. He is currently tied for the league lead in points for a defenseman with 16, well on his way to eclipse the 18 points he produced last season. The best netminder in October was Tomas Anderson of the Bismarck Bobcats. The Minnesota native committed to Niagara University was 5-0-1 this past month, not allowing more than 2 goals in any start. The league leader in goals against average is also second in save percentage and grabbed 2 shutouts in October. Let's take a look now at some of the top matchups coming up this weekend. In the Central Division, we've got the Minot Minotauros fresh off of taking down the previously undefeated Bismarck Bobcats as they will travel to St. Cloud, who are 8-2-1-2 on the year and just swept the Aberdeen Wings. Ian Spencer, who had the game winner in the shootout last week, is near the top of the Minot leaderboard with 13 points. Jesse Jahula and John Small have 14 points and 13 points respectively. They look once again like another Central Division powerhouse. The Norsemen will turn to Beck Lydon to slow down the Minot offense. The goaltender of the month runner-up is 8-1-3 on the season, sporting a 194 goals against average and a 923 save percentage. In the East Division, the Maryland Black Bears will travel to Elmira to take on the Aviators. Harrison Smith leads the Maryland offense with 14 points, 12 of them being assists. However, both of his goals are game-winning goals this season. For Elmira, Andrew Deladon has been getting it done with 7 goals and 7 assists through 13 games. They've got a little bit from everyone as they have 5 players with double-digit points so far this season. In the Midwest, we've got a huge series, as any can be, for a team in the beginning of November. The Minnesota Wilderness begin a 2-week trip to Alaska in Kenai River for a series with the Brown Bears. They are currently 6 points behind the 4th place Ice Dogs, 5 points behind the 5th place Brown Bears. A lot of season to go, but you don't want to dig yourself too big of a hole this early in the campaign. Finally, in the South, we've got a battle between Shreveport and Amarillo. The Wranglers sit in 3rd place with 18 points, while the Mudbugs are tied for 4th place with 14 points. Amarillo is hosting a home series for just the 2nd time this season. They lost 2 of 3 at home last weekend against the Colorado Grit. Shreveport, on the other hand, had the weekend off after splitting a series at home with the Wranglers. I expect to see a well-rested team coming on the ice for the Bugs this weekend. 32 games on the schedule this week. You can watch every game on NATV. Follow the North American Hockey League on all the socials to stay up to date on all the news happening around the league. That's going to do it for us here on this edition of Today in the NA. Thanks for joining us this week. My name is Vinny Paracelli, and we'll see you next time.